As part of the November 2025 release, the Assurance Service version 3 APIs have been introduced for deployment jobs. This version provides enhanced capabilities for deployment flows, improved configuration handling, and greater flexibility in managing changeless and source control operations. It is designed to enable users to integrate Assurance Service deployment capabilities into their automated CI/CD pipelines by invoking APIs programmatically. The list of deployment public APIs are Start Deployment, List Deployment Flow, Get Job Details, and Get Deployment Flow. To know more about these APIs, refer to the Assurance Service Public API Suite version 3 resources in the user guide or release notes. The IDMC Assurance Service introduced cloud data ingestion and replication into their product line in the September 2025 release. As part of the continuous improvement to this new offering, you will see the following corresponding changes in the Assurance Service. The CDIR products now support deployment with review. You can now compare application ingestion and replication task, database ingestion and replication task, file ingestion and replication task, and streaming ingestion and replication task on the deployment review pane. The activity tracker tracks all property changes made to various assets, along with the identity of the user who performed the update. This feature helps validate asset modifications, assess their potential impact on job executions, and provides greater visibility into change history. Starting with this release, you can now track all property changes made to all CDIR asset types. The naming convention feature in the Assurance Service helps organizations enforce consistent naming standards across their assets. This ensures better organization, easier asset identification, and improved governance. Starting with this release, you can now maintain consistent naming standard for all CDIR asset types. The Review Notification tab in Settings has been renamed to Review Settings and now includes a new option, Deployments Without Review. Admin users can leverage review settings to enforce or bypass the review process to perform deployments to target organizations in a controlled manner. There are 3 options available. Choosing for All Targets option allows users to deploy to all target organizations without requiring a review. Choosing for Selected Targets option allows users to deploy to selected target organizations without requiring a review. By choosing None, users cannot deploy to any organization without first performing a review. By default, the Deployment Without Review setting is set to For All Targets. Only admin users can change the Deployment Without Review settings for their organization. To change the default, admin users must select one of the other available options and click the Save button to apply the new settings. Previously, when saving a deployment flow, any version control configurations made by the user were not retained as part of the save flow. With this release, if you save a deployment flow that includes version control options, those configurations will now be saved along with the flow. This eliminates the need to reconfigure version control settings during future deployments. To learn more, refer to the user guide and network community portal.